All right. Well, welcome, Mike. I appreciate you taking the time out and talking with me. So, my first question for you is before you uh, ran into our workshop, what was the biggest challenge you were facing?
My wife can get angry, and she's always been an awesomely pleasant lady.
Mm,
But this disease makes them get really angry. She can go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde and vice versa in a second.
wow.
So that's where I got information from you and your workshops is how
Yeah.
to treat that, how to please her and talk to her. And it works.
Yeah.
I mean, it really
Yeah.
does. I just sit on the bed with her and tear off the pull-ups and have her stand out, I mean, change her, whatever. I learned a hell of a lot
Yeah.
from your workshops, honestly.
Yeah. And it's true. I think when you first start your caregiver journey, I think it's easy to not know the scope that
Oh, you
it's
don't
going
have a
to
clue.
cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't
Like
have,
it's taking over someone's entire life.
yeah, you don't have a clue. And the workshop's what started my knowledge of, besides her doctor telling me I needed help, then
Sure.
she also suggested there are workshops out there, and I saw yours, and here we are.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm curious, what are some things that you did learn from our workshop that was helpful to you? Like the workshop specifically.
How to hold your temper,
Mm,
how to not argue with them, be
yeah.
a positive thinker, and whether they're your spouse or you're helping someone else's spouse, just don't get angry. And I saw how to approach changing her pull-ups or pajamas to clothes, clothing to pajamas,
Sure.
how to get her into the shower. I mean, my biggest coming of the role play and so forth, I think, was the communication part where I would say, I mean, I would get angry at her and I would say, don't you remember doing this or that? And that's where the role plays and stuff came in that your workshop taught me to watch my mouth and do it right, say the right things. And it
Yeah.
worked every bit of
Good.
every time. It works every time. I just,
Wow.
like I would sit her on the bed to change and she could put fingerprints in my arm muscles. But, you just hug them and do what your role play said. You rub them, pet them, talk to them kindly, and you do whatever you can to soothe them out a little bit, I guess is the right word.
So it sounds
Um,
like there was like a lot of conflicts and a lot of fights before you
well,
found our workshop in our community.
right, right. Your
Yeah.
workshop saved my life, basically.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy for you that you're able to get more confidence and just have more positive interactions with your
Yeah,
wife. I know that's huge. That's
it
huge.
is. It is huge. I mean, she still has the humor part to her. Even though it's setting in on 7 years now, she's still got some humor in part of that brain up there, but yet
Sure.
90% of it is the downtrend. And then
Mm.
I see it working every day. I see what
Oh,
happens.
wow. Yeah. Yeah. So what advice would you give other caregivers who maybe are just starting? And not even just about like the workshop or anything like that, but
Yeah.
or even but like what type of advice would you give them just in general about, what's worked for you on your journey?
Uh, the advice I would give them is patience is number one. And believe it or not, if you tend to want to get angry, don't. Just back up, leave her alone, go to another room, count to 10, go back, whatever it takes, just be patient. That's the main thing that I would tell you if you were attending to your LO, be patient. Just
Mm,
back up. If you're going to get angry, go do something else. If you can't lock her out of the kitchen cooking area, then find somewhere that you can put her that she's not in your way because
mm,
she will make you very mad when you're trying to
mm.
cook dinner. But I have gates. I can lock her out of my cooking area. And
Yeah.
she stands there and rattles the gate. So be patient. That's the number one
Yeah.
thing that I would tell anyone out there. If you are on the fence of anything, do it, be patient, and
Yeah.
it'll work. I say it'll all work out. I don't mean to say it'll all work out in the end, but it will,
Sure.
to the end.
Yeah.
Just be
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah.
I
It'll
have
just
to.
make, yeah, it's not an easy process caregiving for
No,
somebody, but hopefully it will make it maybe not feel quite so hard as
yeah.
it could be.